Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cooking Companions. This is episode 4. Now, I hope you're having a lovely day, and I hope you've been enjoying the series so far, as I have. Okay, um, interesting. I hope you've been enjoying the series as much as I have, and so let's get on with the game. Now, where we left off last time, Maria had left to go and attempt to get food for everyone. But the sad story is, well, she might not survive. Because she made the ultimate promise. I promise to come back. Yeah, that never works out. Anyway, so we'll see if she comes back or not. Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Maria. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor looked nervous. Someone needs to go to look for her. Oh dear, I messed up the line already. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back. What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. I'm. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Maria will make it back? She promised. Yeah, she promised. Yeah, that really goes well, doesn't it? Everyone retreats to their areas. She looks like a cat with those eyes. A very angry cat. What do you want to do today? Well, let's talk to her, right? She's not in a good mood. Maybe we can fix that. Even though she kind of like hates us. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Maria's not coming back. Oh, wow. So, wait, do we know? I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Wait, what? Why would he know? Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. Oh, so they know each other. He could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. Yo, wait, so he's the best swimmer. She never went under. But what if she did? He would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Maybe she's sick. Maybe the thing was she was sick or she wasn't feeling well. Because remember she said, can we not eat so much? Maybe she was sick. Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly. She had to be sick, right? She asked to eat so little all of a sudden, and she was so content with it. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'll be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. You would too. Well, I would too. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Good night. Good night. I'm already messing up the lines. Read slowly. I fall asleep quickly, but I only dream about desecrating a corpse. Okay. I wake up in a cold sweat, in a completely different room. Am I sleepwalking? What do you mean, different room? Am I in the kitchen now? Oh, I'm in the kitchen. Okay. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Oh, well, I have only one option. You take out a cutlet of beef and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Why is it so small? Is it a secret? Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Something feels wrong about this. He runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. Something ain't right here. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Something ain't right here. Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Gotta talk to him, actually. Let's try and fix this dude. I slowly open the door. Thanks for checking in on me. I ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. I nod. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that? Okay, I have a theory, but I'm not gonna go there. But I definitely have a theory on that. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Because the way he went was he gonna say Maria? Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and there'll be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. I fall asleep instantly tonight. I have a strange dream. I'm having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately. So you reply, "Forge me a new eye, then." I laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. I rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals. Holding it in front of his face, you can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest, as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, wow, okay. I'm definitely gonna get mixed up with the whole I and you thing because it's supposed to be me, but I keep saying you. So I think in the dreamscape I say you, and when I'm awake I say me. So I guess that could work. Because it's like you're asleep, right? So. I wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to me, not smiling. "Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything?" The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. "The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now." "Good morning, big guy." "Will Maria make it back?" This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m., I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get the water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? "Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering." I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? "Yes." Yo! Yo! Creepy. I sometimes hear her crying through the radio. But that's just the broadcast. Right. Are they all cannibals? What is happening here? I think we should have made another piece of meat for breakfast. One step closer to Maria. It's what she would have wanted." "What's gotten into you, Anatoly?" Anatoly's eyes look at you, begging. Bring us another slab, please." He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. "I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me." Wow, they're all monsters. So I was right. They're not. Anatoly. Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Yo, so they're all monsters. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Okay. Yo, she's angry. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. Ugh. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Maria. Or forage for plants outside. Oh no, are we gonna kill him too? Did we kill Maria and use her as emergency supplies? And then now we kill him? I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. I. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Maria out there. I think Maria's fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what's happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it, okay? No problem, little guy. Damn, so we're gonna eat this dude. Alright. This really turned dark all of a sudden. Definitely a horror game. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Maria. Something is approaching. Oh, it's Onion. Okay. Wait, so what's the deal with the vegetables and the fruit? Because obviously there's raspberry too. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me, Onion. Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? I shake my head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? Is that actually true? I should try that, actually. If that's true, that's pretty good information. It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. Well, won't be doing that then. The fun factoid of that myth? People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Yes, how embarrassing. Totally not what I would do. Who would believe that? Well, there even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You. It's been a while since your last bath, right? I can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Yikes. So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It would be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Grown man? Anatoly? Grown man? He doesn't look quite like a grown man, though. Anyway, please. We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Whoa. Okay. Tapping on the windows, crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Okay, so Maria is alive. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Okay, so far, we have Raspberry, Potato, and now Onion. Something is wrong with the Cabbage. When the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so we'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Okay, later. Skate around the frying pan. Alright. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Okay, wow, so, a lot is happening all of a sudden. You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. Okay, you despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. This dude is having some crazy dreams. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Oh, it's definitely him. Definitely him. Alright, so as usual, we will cut it off from here. But damn if there's not a lot that just happened. So we find out that Maria is probably dead, or some sort of possessed entity. And these dudes, well, dudes and woman, ate her to survive. And now we might potentially eat him. Okay, a lot is happening here. But I guess that's for the next episode to find out. So, as usual, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And if you like the video, I hope you, if you enjoy the video, I hope you like, and I hope to earn your subscription. So, yeah, I'll see you around. Laters.